Yeah. Morning.
Yes.
Yeah, it's early, but we kind of want to try this. So, hard apple cider made 6 days ago? 6 or 7 days ago. I'd have to look back and see. Process was basically add about 3/4 cup of sugar, some spices, cinnamon, clove, and allspice in one, cinnamon in another, and just plain in last. Added some champagne yeast and let it rock. Put a airlock on top. Hey, peanut. So this one is the mold, so we'll go with that one last. Is there a cinnamon stick in that one? Don't shake it.
I can't tell.
Well, I kind of got twisted now. I can't see the cinnamon stick. This one.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go with this. Is well, here, this is the way.
Should be able to smell it, right?
So this is the plain one.
Okay.
Now this is gonna be a little higher alcohol content because you added extra added sugar. It's a very young ferment, so it might be a little hot, a little spicy. Hopefully it's not like rocket fuel, but we should be able to get the apple. I can smell the apple in that. So.
It smells good.
Yeah. Good. Very dry like I expected. We're gonna back sweeten it. Yeah. Dry. All the sugars have been fermented out of it.
It kind of reminds me of like apple beer.
Okay. Well, in a sense. Oh. You're not a beer person. You can't say that.
No. But it doesn't taste like wine.
No. It's definitely a
What's it
cider.
supposed to taste like?
Cider.
Oh.
But
Well, it's well on its way.
yeah, so gonna back sweeten it with some sugar. I'm gonna make some simple syrup in that. And then we're gonna bottle some of this and let those bottles ferment for a few days and get some carbonation going, and then pasteurize them, and then shelf store, and then hopefully by Halloween this should be pretty
Ready
good.
to drink.
Pretty good to go. This is a cinnamon one.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. I smell a little bit of cinnamon. Definitely changes the flavor profile. And it seems a little more tart as well. A little bit of heat from the cinnamon, just to get this micro warmth.
It reminds me of Angry
Okay.
Orchard.
You can go with that. And then the mold one. Mold.
Why do you call it mold?
M-U-L-L-E-D. It's a
Mold.
yeah. Monster. Tomato. Don't judge me. Mold.
This whole time I thought you were using mold in a different word, like in a different way. No, mold.
Yeah, this is not
cider.
moldy.
Mold.
Mold cider. It's mold cider. Shit up. This one definitely has a different smell to it because the allspice in it and the clove. I'm curious about the mouthfeel though.
Pie. I hope it tastes like pie.
Give it a shot.
That's frightening. It doesn't taste moldy.
No, it does taste like a cheese. It's all dry, of course. All of them have sugar fermented out.
Yeah. I would say of all of them, this is the driest one.
Which is very odd. Probably just because of the clove. Would be my guess. The mouthfeel that clove
It
gives
doesn't
you.
really taste different from the
Cinnamon one. There's a little hint I get in the bag, but it seems to be a little bit more sourish as well. That's what I'm catching, but I think that might be just the clove that's in it I'm catching.
I think it's smooth.
As they age, they're going to change their flavor profile, so we'll see how all that goes. So, cool.
And
We didn't die.
what-
Yeah,
what-
well, I mean, we got like 15 minutes until we have a reaction, so we might as well just sit here and wait. Yeah, we didn't do the face on any of these. These actually came out really good. I'm excited to see what happens when they age. Excuse me. Because everything's going to mellow out, especially after we back sweeten these things and then pasteurize them. So we'll back sweeten to get a certain flavor that we like, a certain sweetness, which I kind of like a little sweeter apple cider. She's very similar. So we'll see how it goes, and then we'll do a tasting, of course, when they're all jarred up. Yep, country. We get them all jarred up, and let them sit there for a while.
I mean, we are brewing our own alcoholic beverages. I'm not sure how you get much more hot tree.
Have a still in the backyard.
Yeah,
We do not have a still in the backyard. Let me throw that out there real quick. Yeah, I mean, no, we don't have one now.
We don't.
Most, excuse me, most states it's illegal to distill alcohol. So check your local ordinances and your state ordinances. Make sure that if you do have a still, you might not want to, or maybe legal where you're at. Who knows? A lot of people do stovetop stills with pressure canners, so that way, usually disassembled. It's early, and this is not that alcoholic for that yet. Disassembled and stored away. So, but that's a whole nother subject, whole nother topic, and a whole nother way to do things.
How was it?
I liked it.
Successful?
Yeah,
All
successful quick ferment for literally like I think 6 days is what this is.
Super easy to set up. I think even I could have done it.
Yeah, I think we could have done it. It's not
Buy
ferment.
cider, insert ingredient, sit in closet with a balloon with a hole cut in it.
Yeah, the hole is definitely a necessity as much as these off
Wait.
gas, the CO2.
Wait 7 days.
Yeah. I still see little itty bitty fine bubbles here, still some active sugars in there, or active yeast and consuming some of the sugars that are left, but not much. So, like I said, the back sweetening and the fermentation to carbonate will take probably a day or so as active as these things were. And then we'll water bath them and pasteurize them, and then throw them in the fridge. So, say a month or so. And see how they are.
Break them out on Halloween.
Yeah, hopefully they're good. All right, folks. There you go.
Stay happy.